Welcome, brave souls! Today we're diving into the top 10 scariest places on Earth. Get ready to be spooked and thrilled as we explore these eerie locations where the echoes of screams still linger. Let's get started. Paris, the city of love, lights, and an underground empire of bones. Beneath the charming cafes lies a labyrinth that chills you to the core. The catacombs of Paris, a sprawling network of tunnels, holds the remains of over 6 million Parisians. Skulls stacked upon skulls, femurs arranged in chillingly artistic patterns. It's a sobering reminder of our own mortality, a ghostly gathering you won't soon forget. Local whispers tell of catacomb caretakers driven mad, haunted by the sheer volume of souls surrounding them. Could you handle the pressure of 6 million sets of eyes boring into you? Next, we journey to a place that sends shivers down my spine just thinking about it. Just south of Mexico City, hidden within the eerie canals of Xochimilco, lies a nightmarish island, the Island of Dolls. Picture a place where hundreds, no, thousands of decaying dolls dangle from every surface, like silent sentinels. Their plastic skin cracked and faded, their eyes staring blankly into the abyss. Or worse, following your every move with a sinister gaze. Local legend whispers of a man driven to madness by the vengeful spirit of a young girl who drowned in the canal. Visitors swear the dolls move their heads, their limbs twitching in the oppressive, humid air. I don't know about you, but I'm perfectly content keeping my distance from these haunted dolls. Our journey takes us now to the base of majestic Mount Fuji, but don't let the serene beauty fool you. Nestled at the foot of this iconic peak lies Aokigahara, a place where sunshine struggles to penetrate and silence reigns supreme. They call it the Sea of Trees, but many know it by a more chilling name, the Suicide Forest. The dense foliage muffles sound, creating an unsettling stillness that seems to press in on you. Legends speak of Yurei, spirits trapped within the forest, their anguish clinging to the moss-covered trees. Some say the forest itself calls to those burdened by despair, urging them deeper into its tangled embrace. It's a stark reminder that darkness can lurk even in the most beautiful places. From the chilling depths of a haunted forest, we emerge into the grandeur of the American West. Nestled high in the Colorado Rockies stands the Stanley Hotel, a majestic structure with a dark secret lurking beneath its polished facade. This, my friends, is the very place that inspired Stephen King's terrifying novel, The Shining. Room 217, where King himself stayed, is said to be a hotbed of paranormal activity. Guests report flickering lights, disembodied laughter, and the distinct feeling of being watched. Even if you don't book room 217, you might just encounter the ghosts of children playing in the hallways or hear phantom piano music echoing through the empty halls. The Stanley Hotel isn't just a hotel, it's a character in its own right. One that sends shivers down your spine and makes you question what's real and what's merely a figment of your terrified imagination. From the majestic mountains, we journey now to the watery depths of the Venetian lagoon, where a solitary island stands cloaked in an eerie silence. Poveglia. This unassuming island holds a dark and tragic history. For centuries, it served as a dumping ground for the sick and dying, a quarantine zone for victims of the bubonic plague. Mass graves scar the landscape, a grim reminder of the countless souls who breathed their last on these forsaken shores. Legend has it that the soil is composed of more human ash than actual earth. The tortured spirits of the dead are said to roam the crumbling buildings, their moans carried on the salty air. Fishermen avoid the island, fearing their nets will come up filled with bones instead of fish. Poveglia remains a chilling testament to the fragility of life and the enduring power of fear. Across the English Channel, nestled on the banks of the River Thames, stands a fortress that has borne witness to centuries of history, both glorious and gruesome. The Tower of London, a symbol of power and majesty, is also a place where shadows linger and whispers of the past echo through the stone corridors. Within these walls, kings and queens have walked, some to their coronation, others to their doom. The Tower of London served as a prison, a place where traitors met their grisly ends. The executioner's block, still stained with the blood of its victims, stands as a chilling reminder of the tower's dark past. Among the many souls who met their untimely demise here, Anne Boleyn, the ill-fated queen of Henry VIII, is said to be one of the most restless. Visitors and guards alike report sudden drops in temperature, disembodied voices, and the unsettling feeling of being watched. The Tower of London is a place where history and horror collide, a haunting reminder that the past never truly dies. From the regal halls of the Tower of London, we cross back across the Atlantic to the gritty streets of Philadelphia. Here, amidst the hustle and bustle of city life, stands a haunting reminder of a more brutal time in American history: Eastern State Penitentiary. Once the most famous and expensive prison in the world, Eastern State Penitentiary was designed to inspire penitence or regret in the hearts of its inmates. But the experiment backfired, and the prison became a nightmare of isolation and despair. Inmates lived in solitary confinement, their only contact with the outside world a small skylight they called the Eye of God. Visitors report cold spots, disembodied whispers, and shadowy figures lurking in the cell blocks. One of the most haunted spots is cell block 12, where the air grows heavy with dread, and a palpable sense of unease washes over you. Eastern State Penitentiary serves as a chilling reminder of the dark side of human nature and the horrors we are capable of inflicting on one another. Let's head south, shall we? Deep in the heart of Louisiana, shrouded in Spanish moss and secrets, lies the Myrtles Plantation, a place where elegance and horror intertwine. This grand old mansion has seen it all: love, betrayal, and more than its fair share of tragedy. Considered one of America's most haunted homes, the Myrtles Plantation is steeped in a long and bloody history. Legend has it that at least 10 murders have occurred within its walls, and the restless spirits of the victims still linger, seeking justice, or perhaps revenge. One of the most famous ghosts is Chloe, a former slave who is said to have poisoned her master's family. Visitors report strange occurrences: objects moving on their own, disembodied voices, and the feeling of being touched by unseen hands. The Myrtles Plantation is a chilling reminder that the past never truly dies, especially when it's as dark and twisted as the gnarled branches of the ancient trees that surround this haunted mansion. Back across the pond we go, to a quaint little village in Gloucestershire, England. There you'll find the ancient Ram Inn, a charming name for a place with a not-so-charming history. This place has it all: secret tunnels, pagan rituals, and enough paranormal activity to make your head spin. Built in 1145, this unassuming inn has served many purposes over the centuries. Legend has it that the inn sits on an ancient pagan burial ground, and the energy from these restless spirits seeps into the very foundation of the building. Guests have reported all sorts of unsettling experiences, from beds shaking violently in the night to disembodied whispers and full-bodied apparitions. One of the most active spirits is said to be a witch who was burned at the stake centuries ago. The ancient Ram Inn is a place where the veil between our world and the spirit world is thin, where the past bleeds into the present, and where even the bravest souls might just find themselves sleeping with one eye open. Our final destination takes us to the breathtaking Canadian Rockies, where a majestic hotel stands guard over the stunning scenery. The Banff Springs Hotel, a luxurious escape for the rich and famous, also harbors a dark secret. It's said to be one of the most haunted hotels in all of Canada. Guests have reported seeing a ghostly bride descending the grand staircase, her white dress flowing behind her like a wisp of smoke. Others have encountered a friendly bellhop who vanishes into thin air after delivering their bags. And then, there's the story of the family who was murdered in room 873. The door to that room has since been bricked up, but the screams of the victims can still be heard from beyond the wall. The Banff Springs Hotel is a place where luxury and legend collide, where the beauty of the natural world clashes with the eerie presence of the supernatural. It's a place where you might just find yourself checking in for eternity. Thanks for joining us on this spine-chilling journey. We've explored some of the most haunted and terrifying places on Earth. If you dare, visit these places and see for yourself if the legends are true. Until next time, sleep tight, if you can.